Ark Raiders Search Computers trial is here this week, and you're probably wondering, where are computers? How can I find enough computers to get the score? Because a single computer is only 120 points. It's kind of crazy. But don't worry, I spent hours last night mapping out every single computer spawn on Spaceport. Yeah, I'm going a little bit crazy, not gonna lie. So I'm going to show you the best route to run for this, what you need to bring, and an important disclaimer as well, because this is probably the worst trial that they've ever made. Firstly, why did I choose Spaceport? Well, I tried other maps, and there are a decent number of computers on Buried City, Dam, and Bluegate, but they all suffer the same problem. Let's take space travel and research, for example. Across both of these buildings, there is over 60 computers in space travel and research. But as you can see, from my experience, the spawn rate is so astronomically low that it's just not worth it. Across these 60 computers, on average, you're only going to get about 5 to 8 that spawn at max. Sometimes you get even less. The rest of Buried City is severely lacking when it comes to computers. And because you need to loot 25 computers in a single raid to get the 3-star, it's just not viable. Maybe there's another map that I'm missing or some kind of container type that I'm missing, but from my experience, there's only 2 types of computers that you can loot to get the score, and I'll show you those in this run. So here's my map with all of the spawns. The highest density of actual lootable containers is Arrival Building. You're going to average about 7 computers there. For Departure Building, you're going to get about 6 if you're lucky. So that's about 13, 15 maybe if you have a good run. That means across the entire rest of the map, you need to loot another 10 computers. I've marked out all of the spots that computers can spawn, and as you see, there's a decent selection of containers in Control Tower, Container Storage, and Vehicle Maintenance, but you're going to have good luck if they spawn. Like, the spawn rate here is astronomically bad. In fact, I should be putting that there. The low spawn rate for these is just terrible for what you'd expect. So you might get a few here, right? You're going to get about 15 here, okay, in this area. I'll use this circle. You're going to get about 15 here. You're going to get a few more here, so that's about 18. Some highlighted points is this spot here. There's a warehouse here, Jiangsu warehouse. You might get 3 here if you're lucky, right? Another warehouse here that's the exact same building type. You might get 2 or 3 here if you're lucky as well. This spot here, you're probably going to get about 5 or 6. This is a really underrated spot here. And then there's a couple other spots around the map as well. The towers are really good as well. There's 2 computers in each of the towers, and they have a fairly high spawn rate. Overall, you're going to need to run across the map like crazy, so bring as many stims and zip lines as you can. So let's get into it. You can see the route that I take, the decisions I make, the computers that I loot, but this is the map if you want to kind of just get into the run and do it yourself. All right, we landed here on the outskirts, so where am I on the map? Communications Tower. So we're going to start our run here, and if we can do the outskirts, that would be great. So we're going to do East Plains Warehouse first, and then we're going to come up through this way, do Rocket Assembly, and then Arrival Building, and we're going to do a bit of a circle around the map. That way we can hit as many spawns as humanly possible. So best thing you can do really is keep an eye on that map and just look where you are. So the first one's going to be at this Raider Depot. Now, there's a computer on every single Raider Depot, but everyone that I checked never had a lootable container. It never spawned, but I suppose it's worth trying just in case. East Plains Warehouse, you're going to have about 7 computers in total. See, didn't spawn. 7 computers in total. And they are mostly on the upper sort of floor and the underfloor in a small office area in the sort of back of the building. I'm going to show you exactly where you want to go. So if you go to this way, over here, we've got Ark in here. The first set of computers will be here. And there's 4 spawns down here. 1, 2 there. And then 2 more up here. As you can see, the spawn rate is astronomically bad, right? This is something that we have to deal with, especially with these outer areas. The spawn rate of lootable containers in these computers is really, really bad. We've got 3 more up here, And as you can see, not a single one spawned. It's a really common thing to happen, honestly. So now where we're going to go is out here. Oh, well, I didn't get to do that. Okay, never mind. And there'll be one, a couple more. There'll be one in that little room over there. And I believe one in here. We'll just check it. No, it's not in here. I'm looking at the wrong place. It's kind of hard to see it on the map. Exactly what you're looking for. But we're going to come along down this way first. There is one in here. And what you'll notice is the extreme lack of actual lootable containers. But it's kind of like what you got to do. You can see there that one's not lootable. The other one does not have a container in it. So we are just going to move on. So let's go this way then. And now we are basically done with all of this portion of the map. There's nothing here. We're done there. We can move to fuel control, where there's a small selection of computers, I must say. It's not a massive amount, but it will do. And, you know, we're coming through this way anyway. The big score is going to be arrival building. If you only want a 3-star, just go to arrival building and you'll see that in just a little bit. There are no containers in rocket assembly. No computers. Not a single one. So we can skip over this building. We're going to come to fuel control instead. You know, bearing in mind, we are always going to have a million stims. I think I got like 60 or something. It's kind of crazy. So, fuel control. Right at the very back, there's some computers. So, I'll try and show you those now. We come in here. There's one there. And look, once again, it didn't spawn. You can see the trouble here. Very small chance that it can spawn. But it could spawn. So, you may as well come through. Nothing in this room. There are, if you come through here, these computers. And I did want to know, does that count as a score? It does. This does count as a score. That is very good to know. Okay. This guy needs help, obviously. Not really part of the plan. So there are many different types of computers. There's another one there. So there's 2 in here. Right? Okay. Now we're moving along. There's going to be one out the front of rocket assembly. I'll show you that one as we come along down here. Going to be in one of these garages. It's just in this front one, I think. I remember correctly. Only one of them has a computer. This one. Yeah, and it didn't spawn. Okay, so now we are moving on. Going to come over here. I'm going to do a bit of a test quickly. As I run along this way, we will come to control tower. But I want to see if the breachable server cabinets count as a computer. Because that would change everything, honestly. That would really change a lot. I have to rule it out. And I suppose we may as well do it in the video for you. But this small building here. Come in here. Like so. And there is a few computers in there. And as you can see, none of them spawned. So our current score is 320. Let's try this. Let's see if that counts. It doesn't. Okay. So yeah, as expected, it doesn't count. So we're going to come into control tower now. There's a few computers in here. A couple down on this desk over here. Hang on, let me show you. So we're going to check this. Couple here. That one actually spawned. There we go. So we got one there. Ba-bam. And that's the score for it. Check we got it. Yep. Okay. So now we are going to go upstairs. There's a shredder. So good thing we brought the hole cracker. Kind of why we brought it over the Jupiter, because we're going to be indoors a lot. I think there's around 7 potential computer spawns in here. Right, so 7 potential computer spawns. You kind of want to do a bit of a circle here. Most of them do not spawn. So bear that in mind. There's one there. One there. Coming through here now. If we just quickly cut through here, you got to be really methodical about how you like go through this, because otherwise you will miss so many spawns. Right? Another computer there. As you can see, mostly in this building, they do not spawn. So you're only here if you want to try and get the high score, and you might get like 1 or 2 computers. It's that's how little it is. It's kind of crazy. So now we've done that. We're going to come through here, check that. As you can see, we might not even get a single one, but I kind of want to check, because you never know. There might be one in here that's actually working, but this time appears we didn't get a single computer here, which is just kind of crazy. So we're done here now. Oh, did we check this one? Yeah, we're done here. Okay. So now what we want to do is continue our journey. Oh, I didn't pop that. Okay. We're done control tower. Container storage has a lot. So we should do that next as well. And vehicle maintenance has some. Not a massive amount, but considering with this part of the map, we really should do it. There are no computers in the other buildings here. So bear that in mind. There is one computer in each tower. So, you know, if you have the time to get there, you could do that. In this room in particular, there's 2 floors. One is a room that you can just walk in. And another is a breachable room. So this is the first room with computers. And as you can see, there's the computer in there, not spawned. You can see the issue. The spawn rate is abysmally bad. It's kind of ridiculous. Luckily, Arrivals does have a higher spawn rate for the computers. We're going to breach this one. And then we need to go over to container storage, where there is a number of computers again with an abysmally low spawn rate. So here we go. Nothing spawned there. Almost like not even worth coming through. But, I mean, to get those extra points, you got to be methodical. Try and loot up as many containers as possible. Or check as many containers as possible, because, you know, if you're going for a high score, that's what you got to do. There's no other way. Right. So now we're going to go to container storage. We've got 20 minutes on the map. We've cleared out this section of the map now. So we've done about a decent chunk in about 20 minutes. Not bad. Final exfil is at South Elevator, and the hatches are out here as well. So now we want to go south. Down at the bottom of the map, there are a number of computers that are all a bit of a pain to get to, quite honestly. But it's just something that we are going to need to do. So in this room, we've got the breach room, which is here. Obviously, you don't need a breach. You could just climb through the window, but I'm just trying to be safe. You know, a lot of people like to get a little bit cheeky with me here. I don't know. I've always... Oh. Looks like nobody came through. Oh. Okay, so computer. None of them spawning. Look at all these computers. None of them are spawning. That, unfortunately, is typical. That is the typical experience. Now we can jump down here. Climb up there. And we are on the right floor for the next set of computers. So we're going to come through here. You got to do it in a methodical manner to try and hit up as many as possible. On the off chance that you get one that's actually spawned, right? No spawn there, no spawn, no spawn, no spawn. Okay. The devs are just, they love it, dude. They love the troll big time with these things. Like, yes, let's get us searching computers. That's a fun one. The Blaze Grenade trial last week, awesome. Really fun, really creative. Loved it. Searching computers. This is why we bring 2 wolf packs, dude. And just want to get this out of the way. Does searching a Rocketeer count as a computer? Oh, I guess we've got time. I'm just going to loot the main piece. Get my wolf pack back. One of them at least. Okay, so as we come down here, none of these have any computers in. There is one in the tower here. So we can check that. And then we are going to need to come down a little bit. There is quite a lot spread out around this area, and it is a low spawn rate. Keep that in mind, a low spawn rate. Once we've done this, we can go back to departure and arrival where we get the most of the points. But we're just coming here first to try and like waste travel time between the areas, you know. So there's the computer there. Didn't spawn. Who would have thought it? Another one there, which did spawn. Let's go. That's a computer. Woohoo! We're rich in computer points. Okay, so let's get that. Go down there. Okay, well now we're going to come on down here. And there is a number of computers here that actually do have quite a high chance of spawning. So we do want to hit these ones up. These ones, for whatever reason, have a higher chance to spawn than the normal computer type. So you do want to hit that up. And once again, this does count 800 points. Oh, that one didn't spawn, so I can't show you. Okay. So we're going to come in through here. There isn't a computer in here, by the way. I'm just double checking that my map is right. It is right. We did really go through all of this. So we start at the service buildings. I guess, I mean, there's, you know what? No, we're not. We're going to skip over service buildings. There's only 2 computers in service buildings. It's going to take quite a lot of time. There is quite a large number of computers in this area, though. So we have a chance here. We have a chance coming in. So I'll try and show you all of those. I'm going to start with this building here. And there will be, I believe, a couple computers at the back. And one of them spawned. Look at that. See? So very low spawn rate all across the map. But they do spawn. They do spawn. So there's 3 in there. Coming along down this way now. And this is where you might miss out on some in a minute. I'll just show you in a quick second. So it's not this spot, actually. It is all of these little huts have computers. Well, most of them. That one doesn't. This one I don't think does either. It's these ones down here. So that's more potential computer spawns. So we come through. Computer there. Didn't spawn. Okay. Computer here. Did spawn. Look at that. There we go. This is why we come out here. And that's only the 1 star. Can you believe it? This trial is absolutely ridiculous. Like, I thought we'd get like maybe 1,000 points per computer or something. But this is crazy. Right, we've done here. As we come over to here, there's another set of containers as well. There's a large number of computers in the maintenance hangar. So we do kind of want to do that as we come through. So we'll just check through in here. There is computers in here. Didn't spawn. Didn't spawn. Okay, so we've done that one. And now we're going to come along here. There's one more computer spawn in this building down here. This building doesn't have any. Come through here. And then once we check that one, we are going to go to maintenance hangar where there is a number of computers there. And so we got this one. It didn't spawn. We got 2 there. None of them spawned. And then 1 in here. Didn't spawn. Yeah, this is great fun. I mean, Embark, you really, like, hit it out of the park with the blaze grenade one. That's fun. Give us ways to challenge our creativity in fighting the Ark. Searching computers when the computer spawn is so abysmally low just does not make any sense. Anyway, moving on. Computers in here, 2 of them. None of them spawned. Okay. It's all just a bit of a grind, honestly. It really is. It really is just a pain. So there's a lot on this side. I don't think there's on the other side. So we're going to check through here. We've got 1 there. No spawn. No spawn. No spawn. Okay. Come down here. 14 minutes on the clock. We've done most of the outskirts. You basically just want to do all of the outskirts until the time starts to get to about 10 minutes. And at that point, you just got to get to the big spawns where you're actually going to get points. Because that will take some time. There's none in there. We've done maintenance hangar. We're going to run straight to departure now. And then arrivals. And then we'll see what time we've got left. There are still some containers around there, especially Jiangsu Warehouse, which I would like to get. We'll see. That one will have another 7 computers. So that would be fun. I got Seekers to do with these wasps if they mess with me. Definitely worth bringing some explosives and stuff just to help you out. Obviously, there's 2 computers up there in the tower as well. So we can go and check on that quickly. And then we are off to departures, where there will be quite a number of containers. In fact, departure and arrival, you're going to get a large chunk of the points. You really are going to get a large chunk. And you may just not even bother with the outskirts because it's such a time sink. If you just want a decent score, but not the highest, just go departure and arrival. And you're going to have a good time. To be honest, hopefully that's a 3-star just with those 2 buildings alone. So we got 2 computers again, and they didn't spawn. You can see the abysmal spawn rate here. It really is just quite ridiculous, you know? It really is. What can we do about it? Come along this way now. Come on up that way. Before that would happen. Okay, got that there. Just trying to be quick now. You got to be really methodical about how you loot these rooms as well, because it can get very, very confusing. So, right now, we have 951 points. No, we don't. We have 1,020. This is where the points are going to come in. So, there's 2 computers here. No points. There's a number of these sort of panels, which do have quite a decent chance of spawning. Let's see if that actually counts. It should do. I would really hope it does. This is a computer. If it's not, then why? Come on, please. It doesn't count? How is that not a computer? What is that then? What are we looking at? Okay, well, this is a computer. There are computers in here that don't spawn. Okay, this is silly. What do you mean that doesn't count? That's a computer. Oh my goodness. It's fine. We have 1 million computers in here anyway. The spawn rate isn't great though, admittedly. So we're going to come along this way and do a quick check. This one spawned. Brilliant. Thank you. Don't get your hopes up though. You're not going to find many that spawn in here. And that is another one that didn't spawn. Okay. Coming along around here quickly. These ones don't count. Don't forget that one didn't spawn. You got to do a quick check now. You can see the top of them. If it doesn't have a roof, so to speak, then it doesn't spawn. There's none in this room. There's 2 there. None of them spawned. None in this room. We're going to do a quick run through here. There should be a couple around. There's one. It didn't spawn. Yeah, look at this. 2 of these ones here, but they didn't spawn. Okay, that's that floor done. We are now going to go upstairs, but there is more. This is where you would really want to save a zipline, to be honest, or at least something a little bit more efficient. Okay. Yeah, worst trial, I think, in my opinion. Like, I mean, it's a bit of a pain. Just because it reminds you how little these... Like, how many computers there are, but there's no containers. The game's just like... You want to waste your time? Here you go. Oh, man. Like, I don't know. I don't really understand. Okay, look. If the points were, like, tripled for each computer, I'd be pretty happy. But the balancing is way off. Like, 120 points per computer. You may as well just skip over this one, get the 3-star, and focus on the other ones. You know. And it's the same on other maps. Like, Buried City, Buried City is alright for research and space travel, but even though there is a total of 60 computers across Buried City space travel and research, on average, the lootable computers count up to about 3 to 7, depending on your luck. Between 3 and 7. The most I got, I think, was 7. I went again and I got 3. It's ridiculous. Obviously, now the time is running out. So we basically did an outskirts run. If you did this on Hidden Bunker, you'd have more time, which would be nice. Just look at how many computers there are that just don't spawn. And you really got to remember where you came in. You don't end up looping around twice, which is really easy to do, honestly. Look, more computers, no spawns. Luckily, there's not 1 million shredders here today or something. Yep, there we go. Okay. And I think that is it now. I think we're done. So now we got to go to Arrival, which actually has, believe it or not, a decent number of computers. Can you believe it? Isn't that nice? So if we come down here, to this exit here, if you don't have a power descender, you can jump here and then spam jump and you'll be fine. Right. This is where, on average, you're going to get about 7 computers per run, which would mean we can maybe get the 3-star. Maybe, if we're lucky. Obviously, the nearest extract is the Trench Hatch West at this point, so bringing a hatch key is very, very recommended. Let me just check this spot here. You can jump in and see if there's a computer in there. I know a couple of them have them, but that one doesn't. I think the one that does have one is like down this way somewhere. Okay, and we have that tower as well to check. But first, let's get these 7 computers in here. If it's not 7, at least, I'm going to be a sad, sad man. Okay, so we come in through here. A lot of these ones here, brilliant, nice. There we go. One on the floor there as well that could be looted. Another one set there that didn't spawn. We got actual, real computers here on the desks. Okay, yeah, and then we come through here. There's another computer there. All right. Come through here. There is 1 computer here. Or 2, actually. And one that's actually lootable there. Would you believe it? What an awesome situation. Oh, yes. All right, so we've done that. Now, this is a little secret room up here that a lot of people miss out on. Where there are a number of computers. And it wasn't worth coming up here because none of them were lootable. They can be. Like, it's all just random. Very small chance. We got one there. It actually did spawn, which is nice. Ow, you hit me, dude. Okay. One computer there. So we're doing the ground floor first, right? You got to be methodical, like I said. Ground floor first. Come here. That one's actually lootable. Brilliant. So this is where you're going to get the bulk of your score on Spaceport, just this place alone, basically. And then now that we're done there, we can come through here. I don't remember if there's any computers in this part. I don't think there is. We've got 5 minutes on the clock. So now we need to go upstairs. We can take that zip. So the zip is going to be our reference point for doing a whole circle of this upper floor. Okay, so we start right here. All right. I'm going to do a circle, and we're going to exit via the zip as well. So we're going to start here, going around, right? Trying to be quick with checking the computers, because we are obviously running out of time a little bit. Coming through here. There'll be more here, and none of them are spawning, which is just lovely. I mean, this is the most evil trial they've ever... Oh, it's not evil. It's not like that. It's just a little bit too crazy, you know what I mean? Like, I've been running around. Look, I've probably seen about 95 computers at this point. No. Probably like over 100 computers I've walked by. And hardly any of them are lootable. Really funny. Very, very funny. But here they go. With scores stacking up now. As you can see, Arrival's best spot in the game for computers that you can actually loot. It always has quite a large number of lootable computers here. I don't really know why, specifically, but it does. So definitely don't miss out on this building. Now we're going to come through here. Right. Let's go. Hopefully that hits it. Coming through here now. And then we got this room here. And there's a number of computers. It didn't spawn anything. And then... Okay, one there. Oh, there's the zip. That's the whole room. Done and dusted. Did we get the 3-star? No! What is this? This is ridiculous. I don't know if I've got time. Are we missing a container type that we can loot or something? Like, this is crazy. We've got 3 minutes left. Like, how far is it to over here first? You can run 100 meters in about 15 seconds. So if I run this way, it's going to take... well... Let's have a look. I'm getting further and further away from that. I don't think we can go over there. I've looted the entire map, pretty much. And we still... I need one more computer, I think. I think I need one more. I know this one won't spawn. I know there will definitely be one in Jiangsu that's going to spawn. I think we just got to be quick. So, it's 500 meters away. Oh, brother. This is crazy. I might just die. It might be over. It might actually be over, chat. 2 minutes for 500 meters. You know you're cutting it close then, aren't you? You know you're cutting it close then. Right, we're going to go upstairs first. No, we don't. We want to go over here. Okay. Dude, I ain't doing it for you guys. I need one more computer. Okay. There's one. There's one. I think I got it. That should be it, right? Oh, that's not it! Ah! I gotta go. There's no other way about it. This is stupid. There's one more. I actually got it. Now I gotta run. Oh my god. 600 meters to run? In 2 minutes. Okay. I don't think I've ever run this fast in my life. Well, I can't run fast. It's not like I can. Got to save the zip lines for this point. 2 minutes remaining. It takes 100 meters to run 15 seconds. That's in 1 minute. That's 400 meters. Ooh, I think we're going to do it. I think we got time. This is crazy. That is ridiculous. That is how you 3-star this trial. Oh my goodness. What is that, dude? Like, it's so dangerous what we're doing. Like, I literally spent hours mapping out every single computer spawn in the game. Perfectly figured out the best route across the map. Memorized all of the locations of the computers. And as soon as I... only when I finally got a 3-star, we have this situation. We are, like... a minute away from, like, we're almost dead. We might not make it out alive. This is ridiculous. I can't believe it. I mean, if I get it out, this will be great. If I don't, this will be the most miserable experience that you'll all going to witness. 30 seconds on the clock. It's on the other side of a wall. At least we got the power descender to get us down. Oh my goodness. I can't believe it. This is what it takes to 3-star the trial. 3-star. And I can't climb over the wall here. I got 20 seconds. 20. Okay, here we go. 15, 14, 10, 13. Oh, I can't do it. 10, 9, 8, 6. I'm actually dead, dude. Oh, this is ridiculous. If someone's got the hatch open. Look how close I am. Look how close. Oh, no. Oh, my God. That was the 3-star. What? Dude, if I had been a second sooner, I would have got it. Now, I don't want to bore you with another run, but I did the exact same thing. This time, there are a couple more computer spawns, so we did get 3,200 score with 2 minutes to spare. Now, bear in mind, you got to spend the entire raid timer to be able to do this. Hidden Bunker is in rotation this week, but it's only once every 24 hours, and for me, it's at 4 a.m. in the morning, so I'm not getting on at 4 a.m. to do this for a few extra 100 points. But if you can get in Hidden Bunker, it will probably be the best thing to do. And bear in mind, even with all that, you're only going to get about 3,000 to 4,000 points at the maximum. If you've got a secret way to get higher than that, I'd love to know, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Hopefully this video was useful. I see you all in the comments. Cheerio.